Hi, this is Sheila Cleary. I'm going to be your teacher at your upcoming class called Show It Off. That's the necklace that looks like this. You're going to be doing it shortly in a class with me. I want to talk to you about the pre-class prep. The purpose of the pre-class prep is so that you can walk out of class wearing your necklace, spending a lot less time in class stringing beads. We already know you know how to string beads. So what I've done here is I have 3 yards of thread, and that's like a cord. I've tied a knot in the very center of it. Half the threads are wound onto one little spool, a little snap together bobbin, and I'm going to go ahead and prepare the beads on the other half. I've already done one bobbin. So what I have now is, and again, the easiest way to pick up the beads is to just scoot your needle through the beads and pick them up, and in other words, don't pick them up one by one. That'll take too long. You can use a short, big eye needle, but don't put the needle beyond like 1 inch of your thread. If you put the needle down here like 1.5 feet or so, what will happen is your needle will actually cut the thread, and that's not good. So better to keep your needle, whatever you're using, right at the end of the thread. Okay, so what you're doing is you're putting on 8 inches of beads. Here's my ruler. I have 8 inches on there. Going to remove my needle, and can you see this knot? My husband's my director, so forgive me for a second. I'm bringing up the end of the thread about 4 inches, and I'm just going to go ahead and make an overhand knot. And I'm going to pull it tight. I'm going to hold on to the knot so that it ends up right close to my cut thread. And I'm going to reach through this loop and grab this thread. When it looks like that, that is a lark's head knot. I always hold the little bobbin by the lip here, the rounded part on the right, and put the flat side to my left. That way I always know I'm winding the bobbins the exact same way. When you go to set up your marrow die, you're going to be amazed at how that makes the job a lot easier. Then just wind away from yourself. That's the way I do it. Then I never even have to think about it. Not that I don't like to think. Okay, the beads are pushed up against the knot. I'm going to wind that up till I'm about 2.5 or 3 inches away from the knot. I'm going to take this bobbin, snap it onto that one. Now that's all prepped. I'm going to prep the other 6 the same way, all stacked together. So what I'll have is a stack of 6 bobbins of beads, the leftover thread, bring your remaining beads and everything else, and come to class. I also wanted to add that you're loading 8 inches of beads. That's plenty enough for any length of necklace. So don't load more or less than the 8 inches that I've asked you for. Thanks, and I'll see you really soon. We'll have a great time.